Hey everybody, today I'm going to be reviewing Super7 Ultimates Sewer Samurai Leo. Sewer Samurai Leo comes in the normal Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles green box. It has a special logo here with the Samurai Leo on it. And on the back it has the Ninja Turtles logo. If you like this product, you like this review, make sure you subscribe and like. If you like the product itself, we'll have a link to the product in the description below. So the product here, if you take off the slipcase, you've got Leo, an alternate head, and a lot of accessories. So that's what you have on the front of the box. On the back you have the bio, like all the Super 7 Ultimates come with. And so without further ado, let's open them up. So I would say the first thing I notice about this figure is that he comes with a ton of weapons. So I've already equipped him, for example, with his sword and shield, which you can see in his hands here. The shield is held with one of his gripping hands, as well as his sword. So I've equipped his gripping hands as well as his shield and sword. He comes with an additional long sword, actually 2 additional long swords, and a sheath. So you have a sword that can be sheathed as well. And I think any of these swords could really be put in here. You could put the short sword in there, but it might look kind of funny. So he has 2 swords, 2 long swords, a short sword. He has these 2 sort of hand knives. I don't know what they're called, to be honest, but they're like fist weapons with blades on them. Kind of reminds me of the weapons you might see in like a Dark Souls game. In addition to those weapons, he has 3 of these throwing knives right here. He has 2 throwing stars, and although this isn't a weapon, he comes with 1 slice of anchovy pizza. So in addition to all these spectacular weapons, he comes with 1 alternate head, which is kind of more in the Ronin style. If you're a fan of the Ronin comics or the different interpretations of the Ronin series, you'll really appreciate this figure. And I would say if you were on the fence on this figure in general, I would get it simply for the weapons themselves. There's really just a ton of them. He comes with these hands equipped, which are sort of loose gripping hand, not gripping, but his loose hands. He also has the straight hands here, where his fingers are just open, and then fists too, so he can do some punching. So he comes with all those different fists, as well as a samurai flag, which hangs on these little hooks like that. So, and he can hold all these different items, and I guess you could, if you had a diorama, you could stick this in the ground next to him. Like all the Super 7 turtles, he comes with the same items on a rack. If you really wanted to, you could cut these out and have even more weapons. They have the sort of unpainted, plain plastic motif, like all the figures do. Same items, just without the cool paint applications. So this is how he looks. Let's take a look at the figure, see how he bends. The fists all, they bend back and forth, kind of at a 90-degree angle, and they can turn here. He's got his biceps can rotate, his elbows bend not quite 90 degrees, but they are sort of double hinged. It's not a huge range of motion in the opposite direction, but I guess you wouldn't expect there to be that much. Lots of details in the armor. You can see here he's got the wrist armor, the shoulder armor here. On the back, he's got a turtle shell with different sort of samurai-ish symbols on it. His belt, which has like a kind of a deco bandana on it, although, you know, it is just decoration. Similar to the arms, he's got the same sort of armor on his thighs and on his shins. And he has these really cool sandals on his feet. They're kind of like a wood block sandal. On the front, he has 2 keys sort of imprinted on his chest piece with his L for Leonardo. So if you want to see how it looks with the alternate head, this just pops off, and he looks real mean with his black helmet on his head. Rawr. Take that, Shredder. All right, and then so the legs, they open up actually even wider than the Sewer Surfer Mike, because he doesn't really have anything blocking it. And the knees have a full sort of 45, well, not a full 45, but it has a 45-degree angle kind of bend. Hips and legs can go all the way around. You can do the splits if he wants to. And yeah, pretty good articulation. You get lots of poses. He stands really easily. One of the figures I have, Prince John, sort of the opposite is the case. He has very wiggly legs. It's hard to make him stand. So that's the figure there. By comparison, here's Sewer Surfer Mike. So you can see actually Leo might be a little taller. Which is interesting because, you know, they're brothers, and in the cartoons and in the series they're generally seen as being the same height, but the figures are a little bit different. That might be because Leo's standing on the sandals, whereas Mike's got his feet in those flippers. Hard to say. But so side by side, that's how they look. If you want to see the scale compared to other figures, so they're supposed to be 7-inch. Here's a 6-inch Darth Vader Black Series. So you can see the comparison there. You know, Darth Vader, it's lasers. So, you know, of course, it's going to... I mean, you know, Darth Vader's kind of a samurai too, right? The Star Wars series, kind of samurai-ish, samurai-inspired. I don't know, who do you think would win between Darth Vader and Sewer Samurai Leo here, huh? I mean, obviously with no weapons, Leo's at a disadvantage.
Personally, I think a one-on-one, Darth Vader would probably win. But if it was all 4 turtles, I think they could take him.
So this is Sewer Samurai Leo in all his glory. Again, he comes with a whole bunch of weapons. Extra swords. Here. You got 3 of these knives. 2 of the stars. And a piece of pizza. Let's see if he can, how hard it is to get him to hold that pizza. Because he looks awfully hungry. See? Nice and easy. Now he can fight with lots of energy. All right, thanks for watching. If you like this figure and you want to get your own, be sure to check out the link in the description. And, you know, to help support me, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you.